Yes. So we were discussing the topic data flow in Azure Data Factory pipeline. So in Azure Data Factory pipeline, data flow work as a ETL transformation tool. Okay, so when you have to transform the data, what is the meaning of transformation? The meaning of transformation is we can introduce derived columns, we can do select, we can do filter, we can do, any kind of data manipulations. Okay, that's the meaning of transformations. So if you see, I just want to click on this plus icon and we can see what all transformation options we are having. So the first option is join. So here you can see the node like multiple input and output. So if you have multiple sources of data, for example, you can have the source data as CSV file or any file, correct? Or you can have a source data from any table also, or you can have source data. One source is a CSV, another one is a SQL database table. So that is also possible. So for any source, we can do a join operation. So what's the meaning of join operation? We can join the two tables if we have some common field, common column in those tables. Okay. So joins could be of multiple types like left outer join, inner join, right outer join, full outer join, right? There are multiple options. So we will see that part. Conditional split. The meaning of conditional split is, for example, if I am having a one data, which is nothing but sales raw data is there, right? So if you see the sales raw data, for example, I'm just giving you what all options we have. So if I'm going to check the sales raw data, and I can see there is a one of the column name region. Okay, so if I want to split this data into two different sets, okay, so what I can do on the basis of north and south, I want to split the data of north and south in a two different file. So based on condition, and my condition is if region equal to north, this should go into one direction, and if region equal to south, that should go into another direction. So that is the meaning of conditional split. Okay, so I'm giving very brief introduction right now, but we will check all the options going forward. Okay, so in today's class, we are going to discuss all these things. Exist. What's the meaning of exist? So exist basically in if there is any data, existing data, we can check the existence of any data. Okay, then how we can perform that. The meaning of union and lookup. Okay, so union I can explain here. For example, if you have something known as you have sales data actually, right? Sales data is there. So I'm talking about union, and because join we had already discussed earlier. So in this sales data, I'm having one column as region, and I'm having the column as you can say order ID, something like that. Order ID. Okay. Country. Okay. And we can say sales revenue. Okay, and you can say quantity, something like that. Okay, okay, so this is the very simple table I'm having. Okay, so in this table I'm having a data feed it here in this table. So if I'm having multiple data, okay, having the same kind of you can say structure. So I'm having four different sets of data. Okay, and one data belongs to another region like north region, and this, so I'm having a data related to north region is stored in one table. Similarly, if I'm having a data related to south region stored in another table, I'm having a data related to east region, right? So we have multiple regions. We have multiple table actually for multiple regions. Okay, south region, something like that. Okay, so in order to, because what's the basic concept of, we have to convert this entire thing into one single file. Okay, so that if we do the reporting can be done very easily, right? So what we can do, we can perform union operation in this case. This is not known as joining. Got it? There is a difference between union and join. For join, the structure could be of different, uh, different columns would be there. But in union, the only first and foremost condition is your structure should be same. For example, if you have four tables, Okay, in this scenario, I'm having a table T1, which is having this structure, table T2 having this structure. So structure of table T1, T2, T3, and T4 all are same. Okay, that is the concept. Then only you can perform a union operation, because you are just creating one single table instead of four different tables, and you are merging all the data within these tables. So this is the concept of union. Okay, so we will see once again the union concept. Then what do you mean by lookup? So during we might have worked on VLOOKUP concept. Okay, so whenever we do in Excel, we do a VLOOKUP. For example, uh, let's suppose this is the thing. I'm having a customer with me, having customer ID. Okay, and have this customer ID is having some sales value, sales revenue, correct? Like some dollars are there. Now I am having one master data table which is having customer ID, okay, plus it is having customer email ID, okay, email, and having phone number as well, right? So this master, so this is the original table where all the transactions are stored. Okay, and I cannot locate what is the name of the customer, or what is the email ID of the customer, or phone number of the customer. So in this case we can go for lookup condition, right? So these are all options we have in data flow, okay, which we are going to check. Okay, so we will start with the first options we are having, which is the simplest one, which is known as lookup only. So now we are going to talk about join conditions.